Penn Jillette is a magician and a member of the group Penn and Teller. He is an atheist who has said some pretty ignorant things about the Bible. One of the things he said was it has no plot. Meanwhile, it's the most told story of all time and the #1 seller, even among atheists. He also has said the Bible is not historical, which is also a very ignorant statement that ignores all archaeological evidence that has been found of countless kingdoms, scrolls, and even the garden and tomb of Jesus, not to mention the creation right in front of our eyes and evidence of a flood. It's obvious he hasn't truly studied these things in an impartial manner. He, like many others, has approached the Bible with the presupposition that it isn't true. No matter how it might seem, it is practically impossible to separate our desires from our beliefs. Though Penn is able to fool many people with mind tricks, he himself is also a victim of a mind trick. His desires for sin and control have led him to an illogical view of life, that everything ultimately came from nothing at all. But there is one statement that Penn has made that was very wise and wouldn't be expected from someone with his worldview. Paraphrasing here, but the general base of the statement was that if someone truly believes that there's a heaven and hell, and they think you're going there, they would have to either not truly believe this or really hate a person not to tell them about it. This is very true. Many people are annoyed by Christians and our zeal for spreading the gospel. Many will say things like, why don't you just respect others' beliefs, or don't push your beliefs on others. But do we say this if someone is trying to kill themselves? Do we say, well, if they believe it's okay to kill themselves, respect their belief? Of course not. We will do anything in our power to stop them. So how could someone truly believe in hell and heaven, which is infinitely more important than this short stretch of life here on earth, and not try their very best to convince as many people as possible of this truth? I believe we can truly see the power of our faith by the abundance of evangelicals spreading the news of the gospel. No other religion matches this. They all seem to just be okay with everyone just going to hell or not knowing the truth that they know. This shows me they don't have genuine love for other people. So I want nothing to do with a religion that doesn't make a person more loving. Or they simply don't really believe what they claim or don't really know. Maybe they just feel it's making them a better person or whatnot. But as a truth seeker, I want the truth. I want a connection with the true creator of the universe. Just being a part of something isn't enough for me. Not being sure won't cut it for me. Many true believers will tell you God can be known and you can have a personal relationship with him through a humble and contrite heart. Genuine belief comes from a genuine source. Take a look at the people who claim to believe different religions or gods and then compare the fruits. Who really truly believes what they claim and face persecution and ridicule to relentlessly give the message? Where are the truly transformed lives of peoples who not only change who they are, but begin loving others and go out to spread this life-giving news? I believe any honest person will say these are the Christians. There is something different. There is something that stands out. Something that has reconstructed nations and cultures ever since the resurrection of this prominent man, Jesus Christ, that has changed the world and split time in half. What is all the hype about? Did God really put on flesh and suffer just like us, even worse than us? Why do so many people have such a deep faith in this and are willing to die, not in a violent, destructive way, but in a peaceful way, as if they know where they're going? What makes people persecute and kill Christians all over the world? Simple people who just read their Bible and mind their business. What makes believers in Jesus such a threat? What is behind this hate that is for them? Why are they opposed so fervently and yet still stern in their beliefs all the way to death? There is a power beyond anything natural, and there is a faith that has no rival. I pray the scales are removed from the eyes of the unbelievers. we are in the end of days. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come.